Hey everybody, it's Lauren. We're back with another meet and greet from our collection. The meet and greet series of videos are to basically showcase the various genii that we have in our collection, and this video is going to be dedicated to Euathlus. Euathlus is known for, by and large, having members of its genus that are pretty docile, sometimes skittish, but generally, and now always owing to the fact that, various species will have, deviations from the norm. But generally speaking, very good tarantulas for beginners. This is our largest juvenile in the collection. This is Euathlus pulcherrimaklassi. This is the blue femur beauty. Now, I'm not sure how much of this is coming out as blue and how much of it is coming out as black because he's decided to run away and hide, but his carapace is bright silver, and you can see that one leg almost dead center shot. His femurs are beautiful blue. And then on his knees, his little orange stripes are probably going to come out with his next molt. But this is Menelaus. He's a wonderful, sweet suspect male. He's very, very docile, easily handled, but he's a little skittish, so he can get a little quick, and right now he's upset with me because I moved him. He's slightly emo, so we try not to jostle him or move him too much. We've only had him in the collection for, I'd say, about 5 days, 6 days. I believe we picked him up last Friday. Up at Zookeepers here in Austin. It's a wonderful exotic pet store. They have an arachnid specialist who's there. His name is Dave. He's great. He specializes in the Apophanapelma species that live here in Texas that are all along the Rio Grande and all along the borders, and so border with Mexico. So he's got a wealth of knowledge and experience, been in the hobby for decades. And so, he doesn't ever give us that bizarre, here, get a heating mat, here, do this, do that, the crazy stuff that you hear at like some of the pet stores. Zookeeper gives great information and support. If you have questions, he's always willing to answer them as best he can. So there you can kind of see a little bit of the carapace in between those two knees, with that beautiful silver, and you can see some of the blue coming out on the femur. Along with Mr. Blue Femur Beauty here, who, by the way, is about 4 inches. He's about 3/4 to 4 inches long. Along with him, we're going to go to the opposite ends of the spectrum in terms of size. And what we have here are Euathlus species red. This is the Dwarf Chilean Flame. These are the red variant. I know that there's a lot of discussion about whether or not the different color groupings are different, sorry about that, are different species, or if they're just variations of the same. Whatever they are, these little babies are going to be great. These were both freebies from Jamie's Tarantulas when we bought some of our very first specimens for the collection, and they're super small. Both of them have molted since they've been with us. I mean, you can see how tiny they are, just absolutely small. See if I can get anything better than that. Whoops, that's too far. There we go. So this is Tweedledum, and then we thought it would just be appropriate for Tweedledee and Tweedledum, and just ignore what's on the capsule. The label's correct. The writing is from a different spider, but you can see them there. They are extremely small. Like I said, they've both molted since we got them in January, and excuse me, they're tiny. So we're talking about them reaching a size of 2.5, maybe 3 inches at the most at their maturity. So yeah, whether we get male or female, it's not a biggie to us on these. We're just going to enjoy them. We know that some people have very strong philosophical feelings about, I want a female or I want a male. I know that, with the females of many species, they live a long time, especially like the brackies. But we're just happy to have these in our collection and to have them, be a part of the world that we can observe in our home. So enough on my little ecology commentary there. So this is our Euathlus group. Let me see if I can get one more shot now that Menelaus is turned around here. Let me get my light back on. Yeah, here you go. Here's a good view of him. Look at the hair on those legs. It's beautiful. Yeah, as I said, his carapace is beautiful silver. You can see it there right in the middle. I mean, it's just like he's painted that way. So we're really excited to see how he's going to grow. That's going to be about the best we can get for him. Like I said, he's pretty shy, a little skittish, but he's very docile. At the pet store, they had a 7-year-old boy who volunteered to handle him, and he just crawled out and sat on his hand. He was like, "Hey, what's up?" You know. So we're thankful that we have one in our collection that can be a representative of the more docile variations. So here are our Euathlus, and on to another video. If you like this, please let us know, and we would appreciate your subscriptions and your support that way. Any questions or comments, we're happy to address. So please let us know that you stopped by. Thanks, and have a good night.